My name is Sara Monteiro. Good afternoon. I know it's been a day for you all, so I invite you all to sync energy with me. And at this time, if you accept my invitation, I ask you at your chairs to please slide halfway off your chairs. Make sure that your knees are aligned with your shoulders. And just give yourself a really healthy spine. My yogi says, invite your blades back onto your shoulders. And so I invite you to take a couple of deep breaths with me. The first breath we're going to take is just for yourself. I want to rebrand that being selfish as it pertains to self-care is something that we should all participate in. So on the count of 3, I ask you a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. The second breath we're going to take together are for those people that root you on. I live by the mantra that no one person is self-made, and sometimes you run out of gas and your friend has to meet you on that road and tell you keep going. So the second breath that we're going to take is for those people that root us on and allow us to continue to persist. You ready, Vai? 1, 2, 3. The next breath we take, I'm a parent, and this one is personal to me. It's for community, for those bedrocks that keep us, that nestle us on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The second to last breath we will take is for the shared space we call our nation. Regardless of ideologies or beliefs, I believe that we all care for peace and happiness. And so this next breath is for our nation and for peace and happiness on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The last breath we will take is because I don't have a ticket to Mars, and so it'll be for Earth. This place that we share, this space that we share, and for the entire globe on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. At the inception of my life, my mother named me Sara Patricia Lopes Monteiro, proclaiming that there would not be a person, place, or thing that would stand in my way of success. So when you see me, see them. I'm one of 16 and from a different breed. Born, raised, and cultivated on Road Street. A child of the South, reared by the East. Half holy, half hood, I'm an intellectual beast. So when you see me, see them. I am who I am because I am loved. I'm everything black, a mia africana, criolla, badia, and proud of it. I'm Martin's dream, a vision of Cabral. My blackness stretches from Fox Point all the way to Tarafal. I am who I am because I am loved. I am not lucky, I am loved. I've survived injustices, discrimination, and abuse. Dodged systematic setups, their lynching, and their noose. Had to die to myself to find authentic truth. So when you see me, see them. I am who I am because I am loved. I'm not lucky, I am loved. I'm the kind of rebel that gets in the pit and wrestles with the devil. I'm a lioness, a warrior with children to feed. And so if you are not here for the spiritual journey, please miss me. How y'all doing? My name is Sara Monteiro. I go by simply Sara. I am the proud owner of a poetry series we call Outspoken. And I say, why be soft-spoken when you could be outspoken? And so I come to you today And this is all in homage. I stand here as one person, but visually, if you could see me, you would see all the million miracles that make who I am. As an educator, data is vital to the work I've done. And I've spent my entire life to understand that you can't fit me in a data point. For data would never give me the power, the courage, or the audacity that I embody in me. And who did gift that to me is my family. And so today, say it again, give it for them. So today, I pay homage to all of those things, all of those small compositions that make me. I use poetry to go ahead and enlighten students and have them understand. Maslow said it would take more than just a lifetime to reach self-actualization. I disagree with him. Do the work, know where you come from, know your rootings, and the possibilities are endless in this world. There are 3 things that my family gave me that the world could never, ever, ever take back. The first thing they gave me, and actually is gifted to me by my Creator, but they are the safekeepers of it, is free will. And with that free will, I've always, always felt limitless. None of the data held me back. As a child of a single parent, I felt limitless. My mother taught me everything that is made by man can be unmade by man. Shout out to all the hackers of the world proving that to be true right now, right? And so I say to you, how do you take those lessons of your home and bring it out to the real world to live out your true, authentic truth? I come from 2 cultures that have very different rules. When I went to school, I was told to do anything that I want and be anything that I want to be. I received that message. But when I went home, the reminder is no one person is self-made. At the core of you is family, is community, is spirituality. Grades don't give you self-esteem. Jobs don't give you self-esteem. Earning money doesn't give you confidence. It's truly knowing who you are and reaching that place that Maslow said we cannot reach. And this is something that my people gifted me, is to do the impossible. My grandmother came to this country, a mother of 12, with no English. Data would say that we were doomed. She had never attended school. But knowledge is not found within 4 walls. It is found through inquisition. It is found through life experience. And my grandmother taught me that. She never attended school, but she managed a house of 12 kids. We lived next door. She managed grandkids and great-grandkids with no certificate, no training, or nor formal authorization from anybody else. And so the second thing that my family gifted me was internal permission. That if you take hold of your internal permission, there is no need for outside validation. Knowing who you are, even in spaces that don't welcome you, allow you to persist. And that confidence was non-negotiable. Anything that you do correctly, and you do to the best of your ability. I was reared for excellence. And I wasn't reared for excellence based on any external incentives. The incentive was to wake up and be the best version of yourself. As long as you are gifted the sun, you earn your day. And then that way, you wait on no outside disappointment. I've never needed anybody to discipline me. I know the changes that I need to make even before the day breaks. The last thing that my family gifted me, and I say this with so much honesty, is that I am rich because I was gifted real, authentic love, unconditional love. The kind of love that when you feel like you are running out of fuel, you just pick up a phone and phone a friend, and you are refueled all over again. Love came in the forms of hugs, warm meals, songs, gatherings. I had so much family, y'all, I didn't even need friends. That became a later iteration of life, right? But whatever safety I didn't experience in the outside world was always waiting for me on Roach Street. I was raised within creativity, I was raised within the arts, and I was raised to be a giver. And so I come before you today to say to you, don't despair. We are living in between worlds, we are living in between ideologies, and we are living between a lot of changes. But love is a constant and it's an anchoring. Family should be a constant and it should be an anchoring. Let's get back to community and build with one another. We all have a story to tell, and not one of us is more authorized than the other to share their story. And so I hope that when you are moving forward from this day, that you take joy with you. Joy is free. Peace is yours to keep. Happiness should be an adventure. I live my life like Dora the Explorer. I'm still looking for my Diego, y'all. But I live life like Dora the Explorer, new adventures. If you're from Providence, get out of your area code and go to arts, culture, and tourism and discover a new part of your state. If your state's gotten old to you, go discover your nation. And if your nation is getting tiring, go to another country. But it's our job to keep ourselves inspired. And so, before I leave here today, my plea to you is let's restore humanity individually, collectively, and let's do it with love. Thank you.